Hey everybody, welcome back to Mind Magic 6. This Crystal theme. Last episode we ended up in the... Where do I end up? Oh yeah, here. This is Corlagon's F-State. This is a pretty annoying place to be in the early game, but it's not all that difficult. It's manageable if you have some buffing spells, like Heroism and Bless. And the thing that we're here for is the Crystal of Terrax, which will enable our wizard to become an Archmage. So it's basically the second and last promotion quest for a wizard. And it's really good if we are able to get this, because with master rank of water magic we can both, we can both enchant our weapons with the enchant item spell, and we can also choose destinations for our town portal spell, and that's really a useful thing to do. But like I said, this is a sort of a... It's an ugly place to be in, to be honest, so I'm going to be jumping in and out of it just because I want to be able to heal safely, recast my spells, and then just go back inside. The thing with this dungeon is if you get a lot of the upper tier mobs, or at least the strongest of the bunch, which are specters, and I've had a bunch of specters so far, they can actually one-hit KO you. They have a certain, effect. Your character doesn't drop dead, but it drops unconscious, and that is really annoying. Oh my god, I'm getting so much specters. And there we go, it happened with our wizard. And it's annoying. Yeah, it is annoying. Although the monsters in this area aren't that bad, with the exception of one or two specific monsters, which we'll be meeting at the end. But then again, you can also choose not to fight them, sort of. But you'll see what I mean when I get there. Anyway, this dungeon is filled with these ghost-type enemies and with skeletons as well. Skeletons, though we met them before, they aren't that bad, to be honest. The thing I'm most afraid of, or the only thing that I'm actually afraid of, is the specters, and so far we've been getting quite a lot of them, which is not a good sign, but, it's not too bad, I guess. Thankfully our cleric already has the Cure Wound spell, and she has 12 points in body magic, so she heals up a bunch. That's good. Recast Torchlight. We still have absolutely no points in fire magic, I think. Yeah. We could actually put 1 point in fire magic though. No, we want to get leather first. And yeah, it's a fairly expensive dungeon. I get lost in it all the time. There we go, another one-hit KO by the evil spirit, or the specter. Yeah, I do tend to get lost in this dungeon quite a lot because it's big, it's winding, and there's a lot of running back and forth, pressing different buttons to open different things. A lot of it can be actually skipped if you have the telekinesis spell, which we don't possess at this moment. But you know what? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's do it properly. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. It's really odd because some quests are really... I don't want to say unbalanced, but the challenge levels of different quests and promotion quests varies by a lot. Especially the level 2 promotion quests. The level 1 promotion quests are fairly straightforward for pretty much all the classes, except maybe for the druid and the archer class. The archer class, because it actually involves a fairly difficult dungeon, And the druid class, because it involves a heck load of waiting around for a specific time of day. But that's about it. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the other mob that's in here is the Skeleton Lords, which, as we've already seen, can inflict curse on us, and that is one thing that we do not want to have. I'm going to be cleansing out the curses, or decursifying us, or whatever the hell you want to say. But that's pretty much it. It's an ugly dungeon though. I remember doing the first time around when I was a kid, and it scared the crap out of me. Especially because they were like, you know, undead, and they were scary. Because they could do stuff to you, and they're ghosts and they're skeletons, and oh my god, I got one hit KO'd again. Jesus. Get away from me. But yeah, honestly, looking back, this is one of the probably the easiest, if not one of the easiest secondary promotion quests. Ironically, the second probably easiest promotion quest, or the easiest secondary promotion quest, there we go, where it's easy, is ironically for the archer to go from, I think it's battle mage to war mage, or war mage to battle mage. I always get those two confused. Because you just basically need a master of water magic, and you can do it in like 2 minutes. We'll be doing all the promotion quests though, because even if you don't have a character that has a class that actually gets promoted, you still get the quest rewards, and the experience is worth it because they give a lot of experience. Yeah, actually, club's not worth it. Cure poison, cool. Oh, some money got left over. Got left behind, not left over. English is the theme. English. So it's currently fairly cold outside where I live. It doesn't usually go to, you know, like -15 degrees Celsius, but it did get, you know, a few times. So it's kind of, you know, it's nice. I like winter, to be honest, and I like cold weather a lot better than I like warm weather, to be honest. But I was still surprised. Usually, you know, we get those kind of temperatures mid-January, and now it's mid-February. But, you know, nature has its ways. Nature finds a way. You can see some items that I need to pick up here on the mini-map. Can't get to them though, because they're actually not here. They're not in a secret compartment, they're just in a different room altogether. So this is a big room filled with ghosts, and well, you'll see when we get there. It's sort of a bridge that you need to walk over fairly slowly, otherwise you'll fall down. And it's fairly difficult to get through it if you don't, you know, sort of clear the area out first. There we go. My cleric bit the dust because of the specter. It's been happening a lot this time. I'll just use some spells. That's why we have them. So right now my wizard and my archer are at a point that we can actually afford to use some offensive spells and deal fairly decent damage, actually. So that's good. Now I'm just gonna backtrack for a while and hope we don't get... Yeah. Oh, this is bad. This is incredibly bad. Oh no. I think we're getting wiped. Oh no, we're not. Paladin. Whew. That was a bit hairy. That was a bit yada wizard hairy. So you're cursed. I need to remove curse before I intend to rest. Because if I rest now, the curse will actually stick and I won't be able to heal it with my... Oh, and there's still 2 people cursed. We have fly. Oh, very good. Whew. So I'm just gonna have a quick trip to Castle Iron Fist. To the temple in Castle Iron Fist, where I will heal up and then go back. But this is one of the reasons that I don't like this dungeon. you get a lot, and I do mean a lot, of just ugly conditions. And all in all, it's not that difficult. If it wouldn't be that difficult if it weren't for the specters that can, you know, like one-hit KO. Ouch. I think we... Yeah, I think we... I think the duration on Fly ran out, and we also got shot by a... No, there's no Dragon Tower here. Never mind, I'm just talking to myself. So anyway, I was saying, the dungeon, Corlagon's State, wouldn't actually be that difficult if it weren't for the specters that can one-hit you. And the fact that there are a lot of different... Well, not a lot of different, but they're just really, really frequent debuffs that get laid on your characters. And, you know, going back and forth, always trying to remove your curses and things like that gets fairly annoying. But yeah, my wizard and archer are right now at a point where I can actually afford to cast some offensive spells, and they deal decent damage, as you saw earlier, especially the wizard with the ice bolt. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Easy peasy. There was a quick teleport there if you heard that noise. If I go... Yeah, if I go back you can hear it. It's a really funny thing though, because if you backtrack through it, you'll sort of like reverse your direction. There's something here. I know it. It was gold! Whew! Oh my god! I just hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. There we go. Unconscious again. There we go. Heal. They're just ugly. I mean, they're just ugly. I have no words left for them. They're just ugly. I really don't like them. Because there's nothing you can do about it as well. There's no way to protect yourself from the effects. And here we go, another specter. Like, what is it with the specters this time around? I mean, this is supposed to be sort of a difficult dungeon, but the only reason this is a difficult dungeon is because of the specters. Oh my god, I'm getting so angry! I'm getting so angry! It's okay. Breathe. Another specter. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, I ran into a... What's it called? Blind alley? Dead end. Dead end. That's what I was talking about. I'm incredibly tired though. That's why I can't seem to find the right words. Might be sleep deprivation, might just be fatigue from everything that's been going on. Yeah, it's good to be back, to be honest. Haven't done this in a while, and it's always good to, you know, play some Might and Magic 6. It's a fairly relaxing game, if you ask me. As I say, after I was already screaming my ass off that I'm getting angry. There we go, that's the first button that we need to press, or can press. And this is the sort of objective that we need to do. We need to press a few buttons in this dungeon. I don't think we're getting any good chainmails, gooder chainmails. We could try enchanting one though. Is this one? Yes it was. Hit points plus 12. What is my cat doing? My cat is being an idiot. Which is not saying much, I mean, my cat is always an idiot. The other cat is also always an idiot. And the dog, surprise surprise, is also an idiot. I think that says something about, you know, the way the way I taught them to behave. I think that also says something about me. There we go, torchlight so we'll be able to see better. And this is the place where I sort of get lost a bit. I think we need to backtrack and go through the other door, or the door on the other side. Now that I've, yeah, now that I've flicked the switch, there we go. This door wasn't open before. So we can go here now. And of course there's a specter there. Because why would things be easy for us? There we go. And there's another specter waiting for us, of course. And another one behind that. Thank God they didn't kill us. Oh, I sincerely hope we're going to have more luck than I have. That's one thing I never had, you know, with games. I never had luck. Now, for example, in games that you have, where you have drop rates, in like MMOs, when you grind for things, people usually get the things they want fairly quickly. At least, you know, my friends, and I end up grinding about 100 hours for a drop that has a 10% drop chance, because I just have no luck. That is something that has plagued my my gaming life for pretty much always. There's a broadsword. Is this enchanted? Yeah, this is enchanted. This isn't enchanted. Do I have anything else I can use? Not really. Oh, look, there's a specter. Oh, look, and it... Oh. Do I even need to comment? I'm not angry at this point, I'm just disappointed. Usually I don't get this many specters, by the way, so... Yeah, as I was saying, I just have bad luck. My cats are fighting, just a second. Oh, and I'm getting... fought on? Is that a word? Is that an expression? Fought on? I'm getting fought on? I'm getting hit? I know that's a word. I'm getting hit. There's some skeletons in front. And here's another... Like, here's the button that you can actually, quote-unquote, cheat with. If you have the telekinesis spell, you can just use it to press the button. And it skips a... Well, it skips a portion of the dungeon. I don't think it's that significant though. But in this dungeon, the less backtracking that you need to do, the better it is, because it's a fairly, as you probably notice, it's a fairly long dungeon with a fair amount of running around and just doing nothing. Come on. It's an evil spirit. Of course it's an evil spirit. Now where's the specter? There it is! There it is! There the little fuckers. There we go. Yes, of course. I knew you were there. Oh, God. You know, at moments like these, I really hate that I'm right. I already pressed this button while I was trying to pick things up. And this is actually the place that we've already been to, sort of. I don't care about being cursed, because I can remove the curse easily. Doesn't take too much. We already actually been here. We were across this bridge. Torchlight, wizard eye. Oh, and only evil spirits, I think. I think we could just go ahead and use some of our spell points. There we go. Because we need to rest. There we go. Rested. Buffed. Or in the process of getting buffed. There we go. So these are probably the 4 most important spells you can have in the game. Like, Torchlight is just good to have, so you can see stuff better. Wizard Eye is excellent. It's cheap. It tells you a lot of things on the map. It's just way too good. And then Blast and Heroism. I don't know why I'm saying Heroism. Heroism is incredibly useful. I mean, the combination of Blast and Heroism is incredibly useful, because if you already have a character that hits fast but hits low, he will get a significant buff with the 2 spells. Okay, we haven't done this yet, so where do we need to go? I'm sorry, I'm a bit sniffy. Like I was saying, it's pretty cold outside, and my nose gets really blocked up in times like these. You know, when you're inside with 3 animals. There's a door here that's supposed to open at some point. I think we need to press the button behind the wall though, which means we need to find another different button to get it. Did I mention that this was a really long dungeon with a lot of running around? I think I did, yes. And I'm going to say it again, this is a long dungeon with a lot of running around. It's strange because Might and Magic 6, I think, was one of the first sort of real-time RPGs, like in this kind of fashion. The two that sort of remind me of Might and Magic are probably Wizardry and Ultima, but I think Might and Magic 6 was the first one that adopted the real-time 3D model. Don't quote me on that one though, I'm sure somebody's going to, you know, get up in my face about, you know, Wizardry being the first one or Ultima not being the same at all. But that's not really my point. The point that I'm trying to make is that you can sort of see that there were, oh look, there's a chest here, that they were still sort of experimenting with things that they can do, like how the dungeons can be laid out and stuff like that. And some dungeons are incredibly long-winded and hard for no reason at all. Bam. That is a significant increase. Yeah, sorry. This was actually a really good find. And I'm gonna keep the poison one. Am I going to keep the poison one? Poison damage is good. It has 5 fixed points of poison damage. The thing is, poison does not hit pretty much any enemy in this dungeon, whereas fire does. Decisions. You know what? I'm gonna keep poison. Poison is not that terribly good, but you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. Healing touch, so you get the experience. Thank God. Heroism, bless. There we go. Torchlight, wizard eye. We're ready, and let's go. So as I was saying, they were probably sort of experimenting with the way that the well, that door's still not open. That the dungeons are laying out, and where the objectives are found, and the way you get to them via, you know, like puzzles and buttons and everything. And some of them are just weird. Like I can think of, like this is one example of a dungeon that's, in my opinion, needlessly long-winded. And there's also 2 more dungeons that are just incredibly infuriating. One is the what's it called? We're gonna visit it in the future because it's inevitable. One of the primary quests is there, or the main quests is there. It's called Garrick's Forge. That's the first one that's really annoying. And the second one is Castle Darkmoor, which is again filled with the undead, except that this time it's filled with the much stronger variety of undead. And oh my god, I have absolutely no luck. I'm just trying to take a rest here, and I'm getting cursed. I'm getting knocked out, I'm getting cursed, and it's not a good day. So remove the curse. I can't rest now? But I can rest now that I've taken like one step forward. That makes sense. Excellent. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to those more difficult dungeons because they're really, really annoying. And I guess that's one of the few downsides of Might and Magic 6 compared to the other games is... because at some point the enemies have like a million status debuffs that they give you, and they give it to all 4 party members at once on like each and every single turn they do, and you're going to end up, you know, afraid and paralyzed and cursed and asleep and I don't know, a million other things at once. And it's really annoying to deal with that. So I'm probably going to be running just, you know, straight past through those dungeons. But we're not even there yet, so, you know. First thing first. Let's get through Corlagon's estate. I'm mixing up my dungeons and there are specters around. Why am I not surprised and why am I singing? There we go. I think there's a button here. I was right. See? I'm not just a pretty face. I wish. I wish. Let's get a bit closer. Ironically, they're just ghosts now. I have no idea how that happens. Am I even hitting him? I don't think I'm even hitting him. Oh my god, my nose. It's so stuffy. So the reason why there's a door here and then, you know, a dead end is because there's a fake well in the room above us, which I could have just jumped into, but then I would get, you know, like squeezed between a rock and a few ghosts that would be, you know, scratching me. And I just don't want that. I just don't want that. I think I can go here. There we go, another wall, and that's not the well that I was talking about. This is the other well. And I think I can actually get to the button that's behind the wall now, and that's the last button that I need to press. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, but going through this dungeon the first time, it's really not obvious what you have to do. Like this, it's a lot of, you know, backtracking and just confusion and everything. And this is one of those dungeons that I actually remembered most in terms of I do not like this place. What do I even need to do here? There we go. And I think this was the last button that I need to press. I hope I'm right. And I'm right. Excellent. Whew. Okay, so the last room. Well, before I go in, I'm going to cast Heroism again, and I'm going to cast Blast, and I'm going to cast Protection from Electricity, because why not? But you don't have protection from ice. I'm going to actually save my game, because there is an enemy. Actually, I'm going to rest first and then recast all my buffs again because I'm an idiot. There's an enemy that's quite powerful for this stage of the game. So I'm going to save. I have Lightning Bolt and Ice Bolt, and I'm just going to sort of bum rush him. There we go. So we already have our Cleric unconscious. And this is the enemy I was talking about. So he's a Powerlish. And the thing is, Powerlishes can deal a significant amount of damage in a short amount of time. And I don't think I'll be able to heal my Cleric up efficiently. Do I have a... No, I don't have. Why would I have it? I was looking for a health potion, but I don't have one. And... yeah, there you go. Dead Wizard. Let me just retry this one. So this is a fairly annoying place to be in. One of the things that makes it annoying as well is if you try to backtrack, you will actually get teleported back into the room, and you're going to have, I think, evil spirits or ghosts or something on your ass, sort of. Oh, where did you go? I'm just trying to get closer to him. There we go. I'm going to keep healing up. And hopefully I'll manage to not get knocked out. Or deaded. Ouch. Oh my god, that was just 2 points of damage. Thank god, okay. Whew. So as you can see, the combat is really... It's kind of dicey. In the sense that if you get lucky, you can actually, you know, just kill it safely. Clearing out the skeletons around it, and this is what we were looking for. We were looking for the Crystal of Terrax. This is the quest item we need to have to become Archmages. Whew. But yeah, as you can see, you definitely want to have the turn-based combat. This, so you can think about your action and, you know, sort of optimize your route. And this is the thing that I was talking about. If you try to go outside, you'll get teleported basically inside, and when you try to go outside, there's actually another Spectre as well. Oh, come on, I killed the Power Lich. Come on, kill the Spectre. Thank you. Oh, hiccups. Nice. Whew. But yeah, if you get unlucky with turn-based combat, it actually gets really annoying at this point. If you're against an enemy that can just, you know, 2-hit or 1-hit KO your characters, because if your stats fall into the negative too much, you will just straight up die, and I have no means to resurrect my characters yet, except, you know, just going back to a temple, and that's not good. But luckily, we did it in the second try. I had to sort of restart, because honestly I just can't be arsed to first wipe the party and then just, you know, backtrack. It's a boring thing to do, if you ask me. Fly! And then let's just go to Iron Fist. Or we could actually just go straight to Mist. Let's just go straight to Mist. Do I have Town Portal yet? No, I don't, but I have Lloyd's Beacon. There's a way you can exploit Lloyd's Beacon as well, by just setting it up and then, if need be, teleporting outside and then teleporting right back to Lloyd's Beacon. I'll probably be doing that in the later dungeons. The ones that I was talking about, the ones that I really don't like, I'll probably be exploiting Lloyd's Beacon and Town Portal all the time. Honestly, just all the time, because it is an annoying place to be. So I'm trying to skip most of it without fighting, because fighting certain dungeons actually becomes impossible. And there we go. We are now Archmages. So yeah, he remembered what we needed to find actually, but we already brought it to him, so we're already Archmages. Excellent. And now we're here to tile the floors. I love this character, like really. Check out the conversations you have with him. They're actually kind of funny. And there we go, we are now an Archmage, which means even more max HP and even more max SP or spell points. And that is actually a really good thing, because we're at a point where we will actually start using offensive spells, and we are going to be needing a lot of spell points. Whew! Water Magic Master, Leather, and then start learning Fire Magic. And that'll be good, so I don't have to keep recasting. Torchlight every single time. Spirit Magic, Body Magic we already have. I'm gonna get Chain up, I'm gonna get Shield up, because why not? And then start going for Mind Magic. I need to get my Merchant to Expert and then start leveling it up. So there are a lot of things I can start putting my points into now, but I guess magic is the most important thing. And we've covered air magic with our archer. That's good, because the most important thing that air magic has is the fly spell, and we can become masters in it. Boom, there we go. And we can become masters in water magic. Whew, there we go. Wait, weren't I master in this skill? I was wrong, so, oh yeah. So I needed the promotion quest to become master air magic. Yeah. I can only teach those who have achieved Archmage status. That is really funny, because I'm not actually an Archmage. I'm only an archer. But you have to do the promotion quest before you can become a master. It's kind of funny in that way. But as I was saying, the first things that I need to level up are actually air magic, water magic, spirit magic, and body magic. And now I'm at least expert level 12, which means if I have the prerequisites, I can actually become a master in them. I cannot become a master in spirit magic because I would need to finish the high priest promotion quest, which is the second promotion for the cleric. First there's priest, and then you become a high priest. We already have an air magic master, we have a water magic master, and we can actually become a body magic master as well, but we need to find the teacher, who is in Silver Cove, I think. But I don't think I will be putting points into other magic skills with the paladin and the archer at this point, because they are actually supposed to be the sort of physical damage dealers and bulky kind of characters. So I think I'm gonna be putting points into my spear with my paladin and axe with my archer first. So yeah, let's do that. There we go. So I can actually become an expert already, and that's good. Whereas with the cleric and the archmage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up mind magic with my cleric. Even though I don't actually use mind magic pretty much at all, I use some buffing spells, but once you get, you know, like light and dark magic, mind magic just kind of becomes obsolete. I never really used it. The most important thing to have is body magic and spirit magic from the self magic skills. And with the sorcerer, I'm going to first be leveling up fire magic, because that brings up a lot of offensive spells. It also has the haste spell, which is incredibly useful, and it's going to buff up our torchlight spell duration, and so that's good, so I don't need to keep recasting it all the time. And the next thing I need to do is I'm gonna pay a visit to Freehaven again, just so I'll check if I can get the town portal spell, which would be good. But first things first, let's just sell the things that we have. We have a lot of things actually. There's an armory here, and I'm gonna sell the shield here. Can also sell the belt. And then I'm gonna go to the alchemist and sell all the rings that I got from the ghosts, which will actually fetch me quite a nice amount of gold, I think. You think it's closed? Okay, good. I know it's closed. 5 might and endurance. At this point, this could actually be worth it. Intellect +4, not really. I never use crowns. Spell points are useless. 15 endurance and +5 armor is good. And I'm gonna keep the warrior's ring. Cold resistance, not really. Witch ring. Poison. Blessed ring. And I do realize that I could actually enchant all these rings and get even more profit from them, but I just can't be fussed at this point. What is this? Static charge. I don't need this. It's a cheap spell, and I can get it anytime I want. And I won't be really using it anyway. I'm gonna give one ring to you, one ring to you, and the other ring I'll also give to... I'll get to the cleric. I want her to have some more endurance and armor class, just because I feel like the cleric is probably one of the most important party members at this point, because you know, she pretty much keeps my whole party alive. And there's a backup healer in my paladin, but he doesn't have body magic, so none of his heals actually scale with his skill. So having what was the word I'm looking for? Having a healthy cleric, or a cleric that's actually alive and able to heal you, is a good thing. At some point in the future, I just might get, you know, master body magic with my paladin, so he'll be a better backup healer. Right now, I just have the healing touch, which heals a fixed amount of health points. I can actually buy what's it called? I think it's called Shared Life spell, which is a sort of a healing spell, but not really. It kind of, like the way Shared Life works is it takes all it sort of averages out all your character's hit points, and then adds a certain amount to that pool of hit points. But that can be a double-edged sword in a way, so I don't generally use it to heal myself. Okay, so you all have same cloaks. Who has the least amount of armor class? You do, so you get the better cloak. And I'm gonna just sell these. Dragon Ladder, I think I don't need it. No, I don't need it because I have a plus 10 armor class enchantment on this. Okay, so we sold all the things, I think. Did we? Yes, we did. We just have some potions. Gonna take this herb, why not? Herb, heroism. Come on, thank you. And since we're in Freehaven, another thing that we'll do is we're going to become experts in merchant.
Hello.
Nope.
Hello.
There we go. As a merchant training will give us some more, a bigger bonus to our selling and to our sales and discounts. So that's always good. But what we really need to find here is we need to find the town portal spell. So I hope that the Water Magic Guild will have one this time around. Oh, please, luck be a lady tonight. Ice Blast. Ah. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. So yeah, no luck this time either, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this this episode up right here with a fairly significant task, to be honest, because now that we have the Archmage, our Archmage is actually really powerful, and it's actually only going to get more powerful from here on out. It's also a good thing that we actually get the Master Air Magic, because it sort of enables us to have fly up for longer because it drains less spell points. And next episode, what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be traveling around to some different places. I'm probably going to go ahead and travel to Whitecap, where we will be able to do a primary quest really quickly now that we have a good fly spell. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully a bit sooner than, you know, lately, because I've just been so busy. But anyway, if you liked the video, please drop a like, subscribe, you know, all that malarkey. If you don't like it, drop a dislike. You know, who am I to blame? But anyway, I hope you have a good time, and see you guys later. Bye.